Hello, Craig here again, also known as Pulsar Dreamer. This is February 4th, 2023, and here's my small garden bed. Got some lettuce. Looks like the spinach died out. Celery. This is the celery that I grew from leftovers, the butt end of the celery stalk. And so you can't grow celery from these, but it looks like celery to me. Here's some that I planted from starts, got from the nursery. Over here, my broccoli's doing good. I got one head harvested a few days ago. Looks like this one here is about ready to come out. In fact, it is ready to come out. That's not too bad. I've weeded, or I should say de-weeded. Our language is strange. I did not put weeds in the garden, so I de-weeded. At any rate, a lot of this, there's still more to go. I've got one lettuce plant over here that's doing well. I've been periodically harvesting lettuce and spinach, but not every day. I'm not much into greens, even though I should be. I realize that. Over here, the tomato plants are still doing okay, but the tomatoes I picked off of them a few days ago were really bad. I don't mean bad and spoiled. I mean, they tasted terrible. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's not warm enough for them to develop their full flavor or what, but they were yucky. Got some more celery right here, some more spinach. The peas that I planted along here are starting to come up. I don't know why the first batch I planted only had 4 or 5 plants come up, but that was last fall. And these seeds came from the same batch that I had on these plants here. There. Came from the same batch that I planted those others from, so go figure. My green pepper, bell pepper, kind of seen better days. I'll trim it back and hopefully it'll start producing again. And my potato plants, I've got one coming up so far, right there. So we'll see how the rest of this bed does. I'll shrink this back down. I might get something out of this. This is the one that little bed I'm letting go fallow. I put some raw manure in here and covered it in soil. And I'm just going to let it set for several months. It just hasn't grown anything for over a year. So I don't know what's going on there. The asparagus bed is doing okay. Got my first little sprig of asparagus coming up. I can focus on it, not my finger. There we go. Right there. So it's probably about a 1-year-old plant considering the size of the spear. But we'll see what happens. Kind of interesting. I took all of the corn shucks from last year and just threw them in this wagon. And there's no dirt in here and no fertilizer. And the weeds are growing. Wish my garden was as prolific as the weeds. That'd be wonderful. We must be doing something wrong in raising plants for food because they lose their vitality. They just are weak. I just realized I've got a pea plant growing right here. That's not a pea plant. But I've got no earthly idea how the seed got over here. I certainly didn't put it there. That's life. Anyway. Yeah. Rooted right down in here. Anyway. My pomegranates are starting to come out of dormancy. I just fertilized all of these and watered them heavily. For some reason, my moringa are not doing well. I thought they were evergreens, but these just lost all their leaves. There it is. If I can find it again. Woo. Shaky, shaky. Try this again. Anyway, the rest of it is all dropped off. Got some celery. There it is. Celery and there. Celery and spinach in this bed. This pot's not doing too well. There's potatoes planted in that pot. Got some lettuce, celery, and spinach in that pot. Lettuce is doing really well. Spinach and celery, so-so. And I interspaced some lettuce around this moringa tree. But that can't be the issue because this one is also going down. And there's nothing growing in there. Here's my some of my other pomegranate. I knew that word was up there somewhere. Pomegranate plants. They're starting to leaf out, as you can see here. A lot of them are just barely coming out of dormancy. My banana plants are doing okay. The winter weather got kind of chilly for them, but it didn't kill them off, so I still need to repot some of these. Some more lettuce. Oh, that's my lemon tree and some weeds. There's another lemon tree there and one right there that's not doing well. My blueberries, 2 pots of those. I think the soil is too neutral. It needs to be more acidic. So I've got some Miracle-Gro acidic fertilizer, so we'll give that a shot and see what happens. I trimmed back some of the pomegranate. By the looks of it, I don't think I trimmed back enough. But that's life. Grape plants haven't come out of dormancy yet. I've got a couple of the mint plants coming back. This one over here was catnip. I'm not going to replant that. My remaining cat does not care for catnip, so no point in having any fresh catnip around. And this was a, wow, this was a another mint, maybe spearmint, I'm not sure. It didn't make it. This basil finally gave up the ghost. I'm hoping it'll reseed itself. I've pulled off several of these and just dropped them in dried up flowers. May or may not be seeds in them. This pomegranate is still dormant, but hopefully with a little TLC it'll come back. This lemon tree looks like it's starting to bloom. Little flower buds on it. And then I've got these pomegranates here. Here again, I trimmed these, but maybe not enough. Here's another one. It's coming out of its dormancy. See the leaf buds starting to form. Flower buds, I'm not sure which. And this one. Probably should repot these. Soil level in them has dropped a couple, 3 inches. But I've got other things that take priority right now. I've got these vines from the sweet potato plants that are starting to grow. I'll cut some of those off and see if I can root them. And as usual, there's more to do than I've got time or energy to do. So, it's a quick look at my garden, for whatever that's worth. Guess I should zoom back down. And that's all for now. Appreciate it if you'd like, subscribe, comment, and thanks for watching, and bye.